What's your why? I'm Matt Gill, and welcome to another episode of Mornings with Matt. Life has a way of throwing in some extra challenges and things that keep us distracted from reaching our goals and reaching the relationships that we want, or achieving some of the things that we're working super hard on getting done. But when we understand our why, it's one tool that helps keep us focused on achieving the goals that we're working towards. Pretty much everything that we do is motivated by something, whether it be a want of something that we want to get, or something that we want to earn, or maybe even something that we want to achieve. Or it could be a need, maybe a life necessity, something that we have to have within our life in order to survive, like a paycheck or food or paying our bills. It may be even the impact that we want to create. It could even be something that we want to avoid. Understanding your why is important to keep you on track to reaching your goals and to reaching the things that you want within your lives. So I've been in the industry for going on 12 years now, and there have been days that I just wanted to give up, that I wanted to throw in the towel. I'm like, it's just too much work, or I was just completely tired. And I'm honored to serve in the way that I do, and to get to do things like this in beautiful locations like this. But the journey hasn't always been great. In previous episodes, I've shared with you guys that I had to go on a journey of falling in love with myself, of forgiving myself for some of the choices and the chaos that I had created in my life. I truly had to get connected with my why. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I willing to share what some people call my mess or my junk or my mistakes? Like, why am I willing to share them on a platform like this, or on some of the stages, or in rooms with other teens and adults? You see, not too long ago, I had the honor of helping to raise my nieces and nephews, and be able to step in at a moment when our family just needed us. They truly became my why. As I was healing from the choices that I had made and the chaos that I had created of using alcohol and using drugs, and as I've shared before, I was using crystal meth for 6.5 years of my life and truly lost who I was. And when I made the decision of getting back in alignment with me, my first why was, one, I needed to validate myself. I needed to know that I was important enough for me. And then I was using other family members as my why for a moment. And then I had the honor and the blessing to help raise my nieces and nephews, and they became my why. They became my angels. Like, I had to keep in alignment. I had to stay focused for them, because I didn't want them to go down some of the roads that I took. So your why can change at different times. At one point, my why was because I wanted to survive. I wanted to connect with myself. My why was I wanted to be there for my nieces and nephews. My why now is because I want to impact other people like you, people that are going down a journey, and to share that you're not your past mistakes and that there is hope on the other side. So what is your why? Like, I want you to think for a moment, like, why do you do what you do? Why do you get up in the morning when you get up? What makes you want to be the person that you are today? Is it for yourself? Is it for somebody? Is it to do something? Understanding your why will give you the direction of where you want to go. And when you have that clarity of where you want to go, it may not always be the exact way. Life happens. And so when life happens, there are challenges that occur. There are plans that you may have that all of a sudden, not everything falls into place. But when you understand your why, when you understand the ultimate intention of where you're going, it gives you flexibility to be able to maneuver through those different challenges, maneuver through whatever obstacles are showing up in your life. So this week, I want you to really be intentional about what you're doing, about the conversations that you're having, the people that you're around, understanding your why. Why is it that you're doing what you're doing? What is it that you're saying, or why is it that you're saying what you're saying? Why is it that you're spending the time with the people that you're spending your time with? Now, the power of this is that you may realize that you're spending some time on people that aren't feeding you, that aren't pouring into you the way that you're pouring into them. And that doesn't make them wrong. It just means, maybe I need to recalibrate. Maybe I need to be spending more time doing the things that are going to lift up versus just sucking all my energy. I think all of us have had some moment in our life where we've been around what we call the energy vampires, like the people that just suck up all the energy of who we are. So really take a look at, what are you spending your time with and why? It's a powerful, powerful question. What I love about our community is the way that we get to communicate with each other. And so let me know, what's your why? Like when you think about relationships, what's the reason why you're in those relationships? When you think about the career that you're doing or the goals that you have, what's your why and why you're doing that? When you think about the way that you communicate, why do you communicate in ways that you do? So share them in the comments below. Let me know, what's your why? I love reading your comments. I love celebrating you. And what I love about this community is that we get to learn from each other, and maybe one of your whys is somebody else's whys. And hey, I might even borrow some of your whys as well and be like, I never thought about that before. So let me know, what's your why? Make sure to put it in the comments below so that way I can celebrate you, and let's continue our dialogue with each other. Listen, I'm your brother in the journey, and I celebrate you. And I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Now, we're motivated to do something, and sometimes we're motivated to... No. I'm Matt Gill, and welcome to another episode of Mornings with Matt. And I almost fell. What's your why, baby?